It's another day at the park, and I'm here to just let you know I have known this park for so many years, and the park still remains the same. Look at the floors. These floors should have been tied for so many years, and that's how people have been neglected. Nobody cares about the people. Why can we not have this park tied for the past 10 years or 20 years, maybe 30 years? Now I want to introduce to you people that are my leaders, the people I call leaders, because they fought tooth and nail for this country. We cannot say they don't have their own faults. Nobody is perfect. You see to my left, I have Tafawa Balewa. We all know him, don't we? Tafawa Balewa was born in 1912. He died in 1966 in the first coup. He did so well for our independence. The next on the line, we have Fela Anikulapo Kuti. You might not like his lifestyle. You might not like the kind of person he is. But people can be what they want to be. But the word that came from his mouth is like a bomb. And they don't like him. So that is Fela for you. He was born in 1937, and we all know when he died, 1998. And it's as a result of him coming out to say the truth. We have this wonderful woman. We have this wonderful woman. Her name is Gambo Sawaba. Za ka iya kawo hoton ma kusa da ita sai ka koma kuma. Za ga fuskanta daga nan ba za a gan su sosai. Ka gane? This is Gambo Sawaba. She's also an activist on the northern parts. Just like Olufumi Ransom Kuti, what she did in the south, this woman did in the north. This woman was jailed for more than any woman in Nigeria, over 16 times. She was born in 1933. She died in 2001. Great woman she is. We are going, if you look at this, I tell people, this is your fight. Stand up for your rights. We all need to stand up for our rights. If not, nothing will work. Another person on my team is Nnamdi Azikiwe. This man fought so much. He fought for Nigeria. He made sure everything that he could do, he did. Azikiwe was born in 1904. He died in 2006. He's a wonderful person. He did his best. Sometimes our best cannot be enough. On the next is my favorite guy. How can you do 200 days and be one of the best leaders in Nigeria? Only 200 days. But because he was so casual, he lost his life. So this guy here is such a wonderful person. He's one leader that comes in and changes almost everybody's mind. And that is why if people are telling you that changing Nigeria will be 10 years, we don't need 10 years. You just need somebody that has the might and the will to change this country. So Murtala Mohammed was a wonderful man. He was born in 1938. We know when he died. The next on the line, Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, the first woman to drive car in Nigeria. We cannot forget our history. Our history is so important. We can't just leave it out of the way. You need to know your past to fix your future. If you don't know your past, you might struggle for your future. Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, first woman to drive a car. She did so well. She was thrown out of the window. A year later, she died. I can't forget her. We must not forget her. And I said on my van, you cannot fight. You cannot vote. And you want Nigeria to change. Sorry, you. I've talked about Gambo Sawaba. This is my midfielder, Obafemi Awolowo. He's so wonderful. This man did everything for your education and my own. He educated our parents for free. If he had had the time, maybe today Nigeria will not be what it is because he did so well. This is another man, Sardauna, my central defender, is so wonderful. Some people said he's tribalistic, but I don't think so, because he was the premier of the North. If you are a premier of the certain parts, your number one interest should be your people. So when he said Northern Affairs, he doesn't go out of line. That is his job, Northern First. Because at that time, we were 3 regions, and he's the regional head of the North. So what do you expect him to do? He looks after his people. He was born in 1910. He died in 1966. What a great man he is. He revolutionized agriculture in the North. If you are hearing Groundnut Pyramid, if you are hearing all that workaholic houses, he was the fundamental part of that team. So he's a great man. We move to this man here. We call him Yaradua. Yaradua, may God bless you, wherever you are. He also had a short time, but within that short time, so many things changed. You have the Niger Delta, issues here and there, just like we have Boko Haram. But when he came in, he sorted everything out. Within a short time, everything started to fall in place. May God bless him. I've talked about Awolowo. I've talked about Nnamdi. I've talked about Sardauna. This man here is my wonderful man, my striker, Abiola. He was locked up because he won election. He was locked up because he won election in 1993. That was the fairest election we've ever had in Nigeria. You don't have police everywhere. People just calmly go to the park or go to the zone or wherever and cast their votes. Even before the end of election, people can tell who won. But Babangida cancelled it. He annulled that election. And Abiola was thrown in jail. He was there for so many years. He had the opportunity with Abacha to drop his mandate and go free. The same opportunity with Babangida to drop his mandate and go free. But he insists on his mandate. That is why he remained there. But you and I, that are supposed to stand up and fight for him, we let him down. Eventually, he died in the prison. And that is why, up to now, we haven't got democracy. I've talked about Gambo Sawaba. I've talked about Fela. Then we move on to my dear Margaret Echo. Margaret Echo was born in 1914. She's a wonderful woman. She died in 2006. She's just like Gambo Sawaba from the north. She's just like Olufumi Ransom Kuti from the south. She's the one that holds the women's freedom in the east. And they all enjoyed that freedom. She stood there, she fought, and things come their way. So, my kudos and my heartfelt to this woman. She's a wonderful woman. On this year, you can see what I've said. On this here, you can see what is there. It says the future of your children is worth more than 10K. Bag of rice. So I'm telling you to get your PVC. You cannot revolt. You cannot protest. Get your PVC. So on the back, I still have some people. I've introduced all of them. All of them, I've introduced them. But I want you to catch this one. Is when you are ready to fight, either way, Nigeria will change. So if you did not fight, Nigeria will not change. That is why we are still here. Our parents did not fight. That's why we are still here. So let us go all out. Either we vote or we fight. One out of the two. On this side here, on this side here, I've introduced all these people except one, Michael Obara. This man here was born in 1920. He worked so hard. He died in 1984. He was the one that revolutionized agriculture in Southeast. You know all those palm oil, you know all those food. This man was there for that. So let's give him his kudos. So this is the introduction. On my final part, this is a word to you. I want you to look at what I have here. What does it say? It says, we need coalition of suffering Nigerian people, not leaders. The day we, the Nigerian people, come together, that is the day we take our rights. Okay? It's not the leaders that should form party. Leaving one party, going to another one, and wanting Nigeria to change. When you were in that party, you could not make the change. Why do you think now you can make that change? If a thief is a thief, because he changes his house, that doesn't make him a saint. He still remains a thief. Even if he changes 10 houses, is still remain a thief. So we the people, we need to come together and take our country back and make them our employees. But they will not change if you did not change. And that's why I have change for a change. Okay? So I'm through with my guys. And then I'm going to just go around the park now and just tell people to get their PVC, to use their PVC. Okay? So follow me. Thank you very much.